But faith says I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect as well, laboring in truth and sincerity. And I want to touch on a short video, quick hit, so to speak, a quick short video dealing with getting to the game, man. Just an analogy, somewhat as of like a basketball game, so to speak, a football game or whatever. Because Jake, that's how sometimes you gotta make analogies according to things that they're into, so to speak. Okay, and if you're in the video games, if you're in the sports or whatever you're into, if you're on fire for that, man, you could be on fire for the Lord. And you got a lot of guys who are sideline Israelites, man. You know, I mean, you can't get in the game. I mean, you can't commit a foul unless you get in the game, right? So you would have to get in order to get a foul, you would have to at least be playing. But you got some Jake who don't even want to play. They want to sit on the bench and want the team to win it for them. Well, guess what? That's not how it works, man. You sitting on the side, you lukewarm, okay? Just sitting on the bench, you know, not asking to get in, not asking like the little so-called black woman used to do the double dutch, and they trying to jump and get in. And then you always had the sideliners, man, who really wasn't serious about it. They just saw the entertainment, man. It was all about the entertainment, man. They didn't really want to play, okay? This is Revelation 3 and 16. Revelation 3 and 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Okay, so at the end of the day, or even at the beginning of the day, you can't blame brothers, man. Okay? If you see something wrong or something's not going right, sometime in leadership, and it's not really affecting the camp, then you just be, hey man, you just keep doing what you have to do. Let the word just come out, man. Just be spiritual, be a brother. I'm sure there's a whole lot of things that brothers can complain about, but why? We're in captivity. That's enough to complain about, man. If it ain't affecting the brotherhood, the only thing that's not affecting the brotherhood if you're not being spiritual and being in with the brothers, man. If you always want to sit on the sideline, leaning over on the sideline, and you don't want to get in the game, well, guess what? That's when Satan going to get you, and the next thing you know, you've slowly moved off the bench, because the next position lower than the bench is off the team, man. Okay, and that's what this is, man. This is a team. Okay, I don't care if a guy can make the greatest dunk or the greatest jump shot or throw the farthest football, longest yard. Look, man, the one that's coming in there and making something happen, who may make that foul or that last so-called shot to win the game, he might not have done nothing all game, but because he put forth and put his body on the line as a sacrifice to get the foul, one of the best players on the opposing team, guess what? He done his job, man. He got 5 fouls, he fouled out, but he got in there to get those fouls. If you sitting on the sideline, man, you're not going to get in there to get those fouls, man. Okay? You're just going to sit on the side, and you're going to just warm what we call the bench warmer, man. You know? If I ever sat on the bench, because I played sports, but if I ever sat on the bench, I'm looking at the coach, when you going to get me in there, man? You could be up by 30 points, you still want to play. But you got some guys in this truth, man, they don't really want to play the game, man. They just want to be the bench warmers, and they didn't want to look and complain about everything, man. You know, I'll say one guy in our camp, he kind of had that problem, but what did he do? He sucked it up and suffered it, and he started coming and being around the brotherhood, okay? And once you get around the brotherhood, then that builds your spirit, man. You got to be around brothers, man. You got to get around the brothers, stop getting in that. You could be in the lone spirit, you know, outside of the truth, but you can't be in the lone spirit with your brothers, man. This is 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So come on, man. The commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah are not grievous. What's the second commandment, man? to love your brothers, man, as you love yourself. So if you ain't loving your brothers, you don't love yourself. It's not grievous for a couple times a week to dwell with a brother, or even pick up a phone to call a brother. And if a brother don't call you, you call him. Especially if you under him in rank. Especially if you under him in rank. Hey, I can't blame Apostle Ricard or the apostle for not calling me. Even if I called them, they may not even call me back. But what am I supposed to do? Bitch up? I'm supposed to say, okay, and they'll get to me when they get to me, man. Look, if you in this thing and you only been in a couple years and you just coming in and you falling in line, you really don't have shit to say, man. Okay? You got to keep your opinions to yourself, because if it's not messing with the camp, then you got to keep your opinions to yourself. Unless Jake really going off. But obviously, when Yahweh Shem Yahushua set up men, the apostles of Great Millstone to set up these camps, look, man, that's how it's going to go. Through the Spirit, they set it up, man. Okay? There's a lot of just guys that just got that rebellious spirit, man. And they have problems with guys and they won't even say it, man. You just let it go by. Well, you know what? If you ain't going to say it, just don't say nothing. Let Yahweh Shem Yahushua deal with it, man. Okay? And it shouldn't be that hard, man. Jake want to make everything hard. Okay? But you'll go to the job and you'll hang around everybody and it's not an issue. But when it comes to, I'm just saying in general, but you got Jake like that. When it comes to being with the brothers, they have a problem with that, man. Okay, anyway. Galatians 6:4. But let every man prove his own work. Okay? And then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. So you got to prove your own work, man. You can't be worrying about everybody else. What they doing and what they not doing. All the little petty shit, man. All the little petty stuff. Like women. That's why if you're around brothers and you're dwelling with the brothers, you ain't got to worry about that woman spirit, man. Okay? If you're dwelling with brothers, you ain't got to worry about womanly spirits. If you talking with brothers, you ain't got to worry about womanly spirits. If a guy don't do a video with you, then do a goddamn video yourself, man. Do it yourself. You got to wait for guys to tell you to do a video? It's a shame that the apostles haven't put out orders to say, hey, do a video. That shouldn't even be an issue, man. If you're on fire for this thing, that shouldn't even be an issue. Okay? That's why the Lord going to spew lukewarm brothers out of his mouth, man. And me in the spirit, I don't really want to see brothers fall off. But if you ain't bringing anything to the table, what is your work, man? Okay? You just Saturday Israelite. There's guys that's just Saturday Israelites. Only time you see them on Saturday. The reason why they don't get in no confrontation, because they lukewarm. You don't see them doing no goddamn thing, man. They won't come to a live stream. They won't call a brother. They won't dwell with a brother. You got to call and keep dragging them. And sometimes your head's got to do that. But you can't keep doing that, man. I'm not going to keep babyfying some grown men. Okay? And I'm just saying this ain't directed towards no one personally, but, it's just not really, I'm not going to just put nobody out there, but these are things that I've seen, This is 1 Corinthians 11:28. But let every man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. So you might be a guy that done got on, and I know a guy person that happened to. And in his mind, well, why nobody getting on that guy? Or why nobody getting on that guy? Look, man, that's where the spirit comes in. That's when you got to know, is it the spirit of man or the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's when you know if it doesn't happen, you got to wait and let the Lord take care of it. And I had to figure that out before, man. We had a situation here, and I was wondering why the thing ain't wrap up. You know why it ain't wrap up? Because it wasn't time, man. It's not my show. Okay? This is not my show. This is the show of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay? And that's all I have on that. I want to say shalom.